Why is it that so many fathers want the best for their kids, but still pass down the same struggles they tried so hard to escape? It's not because they don't care. It's not because they didn't try. It's because you can't teach what you were never taught. And when survival is your only lesson, success becomes a foreign language. This is the quiet struggle of countless poor fathers around the world. And today, we're breaking it down. The weight of survival mode. Let's start with this. Poverty doesn't just affect your wallet. It affects how you think, how you plan, and how you parent. When a father grows up in survival mode, his priorities become simple. Put food on the table. Keep the lights on. Make it through the week. Long-term thinking, investments, personal development. Those sound like luxuries when you're deciding between gas money and groceries. So when it comes time to teach their kids about wealth, success, and growth, many poor fathers feel unequipped. Not because they're weak, but because no one ever showed them how. Generational knowledge gaps. In wealthy or even stable families, knowledge is passed down like an heirloom. Things like how to manage money, how to negotiate, how to build credit, how to spot opportunities. But in families stuck in poverty, that kind of wisdom is rare. Instead, what gets passed down is fear, scarcity, trauma. Don't dream too big. Play it safe. Get a job with benefits and never rock the boat. And while those lessons may come from love, they also come from a place of limitation. Masculinity and the pressure to provide. Let's talk about identity for a second. For many fathers, especially in low-income communities, self-worth is tied to one thing: being a provider. But what happens when the system is stacked against you? When wages stay low, rent goes up, and every day feels like a grind just to stay afloat? Shame creeps in. A father who feels like he's failing financially often shuts down emotionally. And when that happens, important conversations about dreams, money, and growth never happen. Because you can't teach success from a place of shame. The misunderstood definition of success. A lot of poor fathers see success as a fixed destination. A job with a steady paycheck, a house, a car, and sure, those are achievements. But true success? It's also about mental health, emotional intelligence, vision, confidence. Things that don't always get modeled in homes where stress is a daily visitor. So what happens? The cycle continues. Kids grow up without the tools to thrive, just the tools to survive. And survival can't build wealth. It can't build freedom. Breaking the cycle, one conversation at a time. So how do we change it? The answer isn't shame. It's not blame. It's awareness. And action. Because even if a poor father can't teach stocks or investments, he can teach resilience. He can teach self-discipline. He can teach emotional strength. And most importantly, he can say the words, "I don't know, but let's learn together." That single mindset shift can change everything. You don't have to be perfect to lead your kids towards success. You just have to be willing to grow, willing to ask for help, willing to say, "My kids will go further than I did." The role of community. Here's the truth. No father should have to do this alone. Community matters. Mentors matter. Is seeing another man who looks like you, walks like you, and made it? That plants a seed no textbook ever could. We need more spaces where men can talk about money, growth, purpose without judgment. Because when men grow, families grow. And when families grow, cycles break. redefining what it means to provide. What if providing wasn't just about money? What if it meant giving your children wisdom, self-awareness, a sense of possibility? That means reading together, listening to their dreams, talking about emotions, discussing mistakes, not just hiding them. Those moments shape future millionaires, future leaders. Even if the bank account isn't there yet, the mindset can be. 3. The power of forgiveness. Before you move forward, you may need to look back. If your father couldn't teach you success, forgive him. He gave what he could. And if you're watching this, you've already taken a step beyond what he could offer. Let that be your fuel, not for revenge, but for redemption. You're not just building wealth, you're rebuilding a legacy when hard work isn't enough. We've all heard it. If you just work hard, everything will be okay. But here's the truth no one wants to admit. Hard work alone doesn't guarantee success. Not when the game is rigged. Not when you're starting from behind. Not when you don't even know which game you're playing. Many poor fathers work themselves to the bone. Overtime, double shifts, weekends, holidays. Yet still came home broke, tired, and ashamed. Why? Because they were never taught how to multiply effort with strategy. It's not just about grinding, it's about working smart, investing, building skills that scale, and creating options. We can honor our fathers' hard work while also learning what they never got the chance to. The cycle ends with you, not because you had all the answers, but because you asked better questions. You decided enough was enough. You looked poverty in the face and said, "My kids will never have to feel this again." That's real power. That's real fatherhood. And that's how you build a future your bloodline can be proud of. Building a new legacy starts now. Every generation has a decision to make. Repeat the cycle or rewrite it. If you're watching this, you've already made your choice. You don't need to have a perfect credit score, a six-figure income, or a fancy title to build legacy. If this message hit home, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Drop a comment about the best money lesson or life lesson your father gave you, even if he never had much. And remember, success isn't just taught, it's chosen. One day at a time.